What's up guys, it's Cody coming back at you with another video, and today's video is all about the one mod that I did that got me the best MPG gains just by itself. Okay, so for those of you guys who have been following me for a while, you already know what mods we've done to the truck, performance mods and stuff like that. And so as the title says, this is not clickbait. This is the one mod that I've done that got me the best fuel economy gains by itself. Now obviously I didn't buy this truck to get good fuel economy. Most people that have this truck, you know, you don't buy these things to get good fuel economy. You buy them to work or tow something or whatever it may be. And I usually don't even care about my MPGs. I don't even really ever track them. I just know what I usually get and what I've gotten as far as gains in this with this mod. So this is just for those of you guys that maybe want to see what kind of MPG you can get, the best MPG you can get, or you know, you're just curious or something like that. But you know, obviously we don't buy these trucks for good fuel economy. That's not why we have them. But you know, maybe you'd be interested in maybe seeing how you can increase it a little bit for whatever reason. So that's what this video is going to be about today. So real quick, if you're new here, this is your first time, please hit that subscribe button. And if you guys support the channel, please show some love by hitting that like button, leaving a comment down below. And if you leave a comment down below, please, if you wouldn't mind letting the ad play at the end of the video in the background while you leave that comment, that would help me a lot. So let's real quick go over the mods that I do have. And hold on. So first of all, for those of you guys who have been following me for a while, you know we've made tons of changes to this truck. When I first got this truck, it had nothing but the Super Chips tuner and a Cannon intake, and that was it as far as performance mods. It was pretty much all stock. Let me open this up real quick. Dirty ass hood. Ugh. All right, so that right there is our big AFE dry intake filter that we upgraded to. It used to have oiled K&N. I took off the oiled K&N and put that dry AFE filter on it, which I could hear that thing suck more air when I first got it. So you know, we noticed some difference with that. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get you guys a view. We have our air intake heater delete plug. That was one performance mod that we did, one performance upgrade. We did the fuel pressure spring in the fuel bowl right there. I'm down on the floor, but we put the new upgraded fuel pressure spring in there. And then we also did the high pressure oil crossover. See if I can get you guys a view. That stainless steel tube in there, that's our upgraded high pressure oil crossover by Riff Raff. I can't get a view of it right now, but if you guys watched that video, then you know we did the high pressure oil crossover. And then of course we have our 5-inch straight pipe all the way back, 4-inch down pipe, 5-inch straight pipe all the way out the end with the 7-inch 5x7-inch tip. So like I said, those are our performance upgrades that we've done. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Now when I bought the truck, I was getting 10 city, 15 highway, and there was no in between. I mean, I was either getting, if I was driving all city, it was 10. If I was driving some city, some highway, it was 10. And if I drove a real long trip, I filled up, zeroed out my odometer, did a real long trip on the freeway, and then filled up again and calculated, I'd get 15. That was it. It was either 10 or 15, nothing in between. All the performance upgrades that I did that I just talked to you guys about, the truck got up to 11. I recalculated recently, I got 11. Like I said, I'm not real concerned with the fuel economy, but I wanted to recalculate with all that and I got 11. So here's the one mod that I did by itself that got me even better MPGs with the simple install, and that's this thing right here. Now I just recently got it and just recently did a video on it, so a lot of you guys already saw the install and I went over the different options with it and stuff like that it has. But for those of you guys that missed it, that is the Edge Cs2 Monitor. It has all kinds of different gauges, MPGs, it has miles per hour, RPMs, engine oil temperature, transmission oil, fluid temperature, turbo boost PSI, horsepower and torque readings, 0 to 60s, quarter miles, stuff like that. So let me show you. It's not a tuner or anything, it's not a tuner or a chip, so let me show you why it gave me the best fuel economy increases just by installing it, and let's go over that right now. Alright guys, so here is our monitor inside the cab, and as you can see right down there in the bottom right corner, we have this MPG reading. Now we all know we all know that the biggest way to control your fuel economy in these trucks is with that skinny pedal on the right. You know, your gas pedal, but it's a diesel, so I don't know, it's your acceleration pedal, right? So your acceleration pedal is staying light on the acceleration pedal is the best way to get better fuel economy in these trucks. Obviously, if you're hard on it, there's the curb. Obviously, if you're hard on it all the time, you're not going to get good fuel economy. And you want to be, if you want good fuel economy, if you're concerned with that, you want to be light on that pedal, right? But when I got this Edge monitor, I realized that even when I was light on the pedal and I was cruising at say 45 and I had the RPMs, or 65, I had the RPMs cruising at 1500, and it was where I thought I was going to be getting the best fuel economy, that wasn't always necessarily the case. So let me show you guys that. Let's go over that real quick. So let me get out of this parking lot. Let me hit about, let's see, usually 45 on my truck speedometer, but this is a little off. We're gonna hit 40 on the truck speedometer and then let it shift. Alright, so right now we're going about 52. We're at about cruising at 1400 RPM and we're getting 25 miles per gallon. So that's a pretty good one. Like I said on that one, we're cruising, RPMs are low, and it's telling us 25. I'm off of it completely cruising, so the readings are real high. But watch when I accelerate. 4, 4.5, 4.95. Now, I don't know if these numbers are completely accurate. They're probably not, you guys. The numbers are probably not completely accurate. Like, 4, I'm maybe not getting exactly 4, but when it says 4 miles per gallon as opposed to 25, that obviously you can keep track with that. You can keep track of that you're sucking down less fuel, right? So let's get on some highway speeds real quick. All right, guys, so here we are cruising at about 60, 65, 66, right? We're at about 1700 RPMs, cruising, it's not focusing. Cruising at, as you can see in the bottom, or the middle right, 67. We're getting 20. Let me get back on it. We're on flatland. We're getting about 22. And at 66, 67. Let's go up to 73 and see what we get at like 73, 72, 73. So we hit 73. Now we're going to cruise. Now you see those numbers jump up to about 27. That's 71. So right here, we're going about 72, we're getting 21, 20, 21. Depending on the hills, it's a little different. 71, let's hit 75, see what we get at 75. There we are, 75, 76, 75. There's 20, 25, 21. So there you go, you guys can see, you can track it, kind of give yourself an idea at different numbers. There's 70, again about 22, 21. Again, I don't know how accurate those numbers are, but it definitely gives you an idea when you gas it and you see that go down like that, So, the numbers might not be completely accurate, but this is definitely going to give you an idea of whether or not you're consuming more or less fuel. So there's 70, there's 25 miles per gallon right there, cruising at 71. Let me get in the slow lane. Let's try some lower speeds. Some 55. Let's try 55, see what we get at 55. Alright, so here's 55. So like I said, I was at 1700 RPMs earlier. Now I'm at 1400 RPMs, going 55. Hold on, going 57. Going 55, let's cruise at 55. We're only getting 15 miles per gallon. So even though the RPMs are lower, this is what I meant by the RPMs being lower, doesn't necessarily mean you're getting better fuel economy. So we're at 57, 14 or 1500 RPMs, and we're only getting 14. Let's go back up. Try and hit 70 again, there's 70. Get it maintained. So at 70 miles an hour, we're at about 1800 RPM, almost 1900, 70 miles an hour, and we're going at about 25 miles per gallon. give or take, anywhere from 22 to 28. So there's 24, there's 30. So there it is, you guys. Like I said, that monitor is super cool because when your RPMs are low, you might think that you're getting the best fuel economy because you're only at 1500 RPMs, and then you speed up to, you know, that's at 55, and then you speed up to 65, 70, and you're at 1800 RPMs. And you might think that you're burning more fuel, but the monitor just helps you keep track of that a little better. And like I said, you know, the RPMs aren't always an indicator of your fuel economy. So that Edge tuner, I'm sorry, the Edge monitor was $300. I have a whole install video on it, unboxing and install video. I went over how to change the gauges and stuff like that. So I'll link that video down below if you guys want to watch that video. And also the link to the Edge monitor, my AFE intake filter, my 5-inch straight pipe kit, all that stuff, the links to those will be down in the description below. If any of you guys are like fans of this channel and you support this channel and you want me to keep making videos, if you do end up, no pressure on buying anything. I'm not trying to pressure anybody into buying anything. But if any of you guys decide, you know, hey, I want that 5-inch straight pipe kit, or I want that Edge monitor, if you guys go through the link in my description, click on the link to Amazon, and then buy the things off of Amazon, I get a small commission. It doesn't cost you any more money, but it helps me out a lot. I can keep buying parts, keep making videos for you guys. So if you guys support the channel, that helps me out a lot. So that's pretty much it, you guys. You know, I'm sure I'm gonna get some hate on this video. I always seem to get a couple dislikes on my videos, even though I'm just trying to be helpful. I really don't feel like this was a clickbaity type of video. This Edge monitor was a super quick and easy install and gave me the quickest MPG gains by itself. It gave me, you know, I got 1 mile per gallon increase from the intake, 5-inch straight pipe, you know, fuel pressure spring, air intake heater delete plug, and high pressure oil crossover. All those together, I went from 10 to 11. And then just buying this monitor and using, I drove around monitoring what the gauge said on my MPGs, and I got another 1 mile per gallon. So that alone gave me the same fuel economy increase as all those other performance upgrades that I did. Okay, so I really did make a difference with that monitor. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helps you guys, brings value to you guys. I still got quite a few other parts sitting at home that I gotta put on the truck, so trust me, there's gonna be tons more content coming soon. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you guys on next video.